All right, put it in shekels, and
Okay,
I'll put it
just
in personal
All
promotion.
right.
Like, Grinning's got it.
Yeah, I got it.
okay.
Yeah, the weirdest thing is Kishimoto always says, "Oh, but I'm not very good at writing women." But the thing is, early
Let me
Sakura,
refresh.
before the war, was actually pretty alright.
You mean the one character arc Sakura could get, where she cuts her hair,
Yeah.
the
No, no,
most
no,
Japanese
no, no. I
female
mean,
trope there is?
just
There we
before
go.
they got into the war arc, Sakura was pretty okay in my opinion.
Well, she didn't do much past Chunin, and then they just kind of made her Junior Tsunade. You know,
Streaming. Give it a second. I'll let you guys know when I am official. Okay, it says I'm live now, so go to my YouTube channel and post the links in the Tundra and the whatchamacallit, if you could.
I'm just saying, Sakura always kind of fell into the okay pile for. I never really hated her.
yeah, but she was one of the main three. Is that a problem that you don't have strong emotions towards her?
See,
Eh,
I was okay with her. It's just like the way she treated Naruto was just kind of dickish. All right, so let me know when the
yeah, that's
links are
much.
posted, and then I'll get my intro out of the way. I'll introduce you to as well. And if you guys want to, pimp out your channels or anything you have going on, I
And
will do that.
I dropped YouTube.
Oh, you did?
It's too much
Oh,
work.
okay.
I was being very pedestrian. Like I would put 4 videos out during a release window, but I don't know. It was just too much work for what little I actually got out of it personally.
Okay, I hear you.
I
All right.
got roped into doing this podcast with a bunch of nerds.
Okay. Well, anywho, let me just, I guess, roll into the whole how this is going to work. Essentially, we have the Straw Hat tier, which is, of course, it's not necessarily the top tier, but of the Straw Hats, the ones that I consider or the ones I consider my favorites, as well as you two consider your favorites. Anybody else that joins their favorites. God tier for any character outside of the Straw Hats that are just badass, lovable, amazing, etc. Puppet Master tier. I'm pretty sure you know who I'm referring to when I made that tier. But it's like the best villains
Wait,
of the show.
there's no echo, right? Hang on, wait, let me just mute this real quick.
Okay.
Sorry. Heard an echo on my video, so I thought.
It's all good. All right. Yeah, just let me know when you're good, and then I'll roll back into what I was discussing.
All right, I'm good to go.
Okay, so yeah, Puppet Master tier, it's referring to our favorite villains. Waifu tier, our favorite female characters. Q tier, not necessarily our favorite female characters, but just, our favorite characters that are, just cute, adorable, and their amazingness. Good tier is just for the characters that they stuck out, they brought some punches. Decent tier is basically just not as good as good tier. Trash tier, characters that were shit, complete crap, and I fucking hated them, or you guys fucking hated them, or we all fucking hated them. Disappointing tier is a character that had potential, but it didn't really work out, and it just ended up being a complete flop. And undecided tier because there are some characters that were introduced in One Piece. Like Kaido would be an example that I would put him in regards to this. Is that we've seen him, but we haven't seen enough of him. And I'm speaking purely from a manga viewer's perspective. So,
You mean
I'm not.
anime viewer, right?
Do it now. Sorry, I didn't. Sorry, what was that?
You mean anime viewer, right?
Yeah,
Is
anime
this
viewer.
from?
I have not read a single chapter of the One Piece manga. I don't know if you two have or not, but I have not read a single chapter of
I
the
have.
manga. Okay.
I'm caught up.
Okay. Well, anywho, first to start off, we have ye old Goldie Roger. Oh, by the way, you guys can see the thing on YouTube, right?
Well, Goldie Roger works in the same way as Thomas Wayne does for Batman. You know what I mean, right?
He's the inciting corpse.
I'd put him in God tier, honestly.
He's.
I would actually put him in undecided. Like he's actually what's referred to as a star role. It's kind of in the same breath as the Third Man, the movie with Orson Welles. Everyone talks about him. The plot revolves around him, but good God, you've never seen the man.
That's
Okay, so
that's an
let me
eloquent,
ask really quickly. Like
eloquent.
you guys can see the stream on YouTube, right?
I see the stream.
Yep,
I see
can
the
see
tier
it.
list.
Okay, good. Yeah,
That's
I'm making sure you guys see it. All right, so we'll put him.
way of.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna say that the way he said it was more eloquent than the way I said it.
Okay.
But yeah, Goldie Roger could be a guy who punches mountains and the mountains apologize to him. But we don't know that. We've only seen him drinking with people or talking to other people, and smiling. Those are the only constants in what we know of Goldie Roger.
I still stand by I'm not sure if it's a theory I came up with myself or if it's a theory that exists, but I do genuinely think that Luffy is the reincarnation of Goldie Roger.
Yeah, if Will is passing on of actual soul, then yeah, I would buy in that.
All right, so undecided tier. I can roll with that. Personally, I'd put him in God tier, but I'll concede to that. All right, so next we have carrots. I'd say Q tier.
Yeah, cute.
Sure.
Okay. Oh yeah, real quick before for anybody viewing this, I'm only including main characters, main antagonists, and characters that are centric to the plot or centric to the main characters. So big influencers on the main characters like Zoro, Luffy, Sanji, Nami, etc. Big villains, and some characters that actually got the big screen that can't get your paw off the damn thing. Anyways, next we have Bellamy.
Wait, I forgot. Who's Bellamy? Show me the picture.
Yeah, okay, there it is.
The spring
Got
man
it.
from
Yeah, the spring guy.
Jaya.
Well,
he is my one.
The only thing that he provided was a really good punch, but that's about it.
Two good punches.
Yeah, Gurning, you sound a little quiet, my friend.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Like
I heard you, but I'm just like, man, you sound like you're far away.
Ah, sorry. That better?
Speak again.
Is that better?
Okay, that's much better. Yes.
I would put him in the disappointing tier because he's the main antagonist of the Jaya subsection of Skypiea, and that's kind of weird. But again, he's the first real person that Luffy just fodders, looks at and beats. But he brings up a lot of good theming and like the big One Piece theme of dreams and going after for your own adventure, and him being an antithesis to that for the Jaya arc. Then they bring him back for Dressrosa, which he's kind of just like, hey, I existed. I was connected to Dofi.
Like, of all the people to bring back for Dressrosa, why him?
Yeah, I was kind of worrying that myself. Like, there's a couple of characters I would have preferred to be in his spot as opposed to Bellamy, because Luffy and Bellamy never really connected. Because Bellamy was a dick.
Oh wait, I think I know why he was in Dressrosa.
Well,
because he has a connection to.
Wait, never mind. Dressrosa. I was gonna say Wano, but never mind. I was gonna make a joke about. I was gonna make a joke about all the Chads being in Stampede, but never mind.
Well, I won't spoil manga, but he is still a player. Like, from the anime, he got a piece of Luffy's Viver card. Like, he's not gone from the story, but yeah, it's disappointing from where he is now.
Okay.
His shades look cool, if that's any consolation.
He wears his sunglasses indoors. I'm sorry, I can't forgive him for that. But so is Doflamingo, so I don't know actually if I can.
I don't think we've had a scene where
There's a
Doflamingo
lot of-
doesn't have his sunglasses. I think he was born with sunglasses on his fucking face.
So we're just gonna label a loser for wearing sunglasses indoors. That's really encouraging.
All right, so next we have Bartholomew. I actually like this guy. I want to put him in good tier. If you guys,
That's Bartolomeo.
Oh, Bartholomew. Okay.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
cool.
he's good.
You're thinking of Bartholomew Kuma, but that's Bart. Or
Yeah,
Once
I
a
mean.
robot, once the actual person.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Grinning. What were you saying?
Everything.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, I genuinely liked him as a character. I did get tired of hearing senpai every time you refer to a member of the Straw Hats. Like, on the Japanese anime, that got really fucking annoying. Although not as annoying as Frankie's super Japanese voiceover. But yeah, I definitely do like Bartholomew. What the hell is his name again?
Bartolomeo.
Bartolomeo. Okay, yeah. I'm glad we got him out of the way quick before I really lapse into drunkenness or some shit. But anyways,
I like him because he's kind of like he's kind of like Oda's stand-in for all of his fans.
Yeah, I could
He's
see
the
that.
ultimate
I could
fanboy.
totally see that.
But yeah, good tier is probably a place for
Yeah.
him. Like, he hasn't had his arc besides just the berry no me punch.
Yeah.
But anything that he would do would probably be in the Throne War actual arc later to come.
I agree. All right, so next we have one of the giants. I believe he was in right before the crocodile arc. I'd slap him a decent because I like both him and his rival. Like all the giant characters they've introduced so far have been really enticing.
Decent, I guess.
No, yeah, they've been decent. I mean,
Yeah.
they're not amazing, but they're entertaining enough to where I'm like, oh, hey, I remember that guy.
Oh yeah, fun fact about the Giants. They weren't in the 4Kids version of the anime, but they were in the 4Kids version of the game.
Yep.
They weren't in
They-
the
they
anime,
were-
but they were in the game. Okay.
Yeah, they cut the little garden arc.
Yeah.
Wow.
They had 4Kids voices and everything, but they weren't in the anime.
Oh, Granny, you're gonna hate the next one I'm about to bring up. It's
Oh,
Brooke.
God.
Oh no.
It's Brooke. I'm putting him in
You
trash.
What do you have
bastard.
against Brooke, dude?
Oh,
What do you have against Brooke?
What? I don't hate Brooke. Brooke is
Really?
amazing.
I was
Yes,
gonna say,
Brooke
trash
is a
tier, that's not
god.
where you go.
Hey, hold on, who joined?
Brooke is exceptional. He is my favorite Straw Hat.
He would be my
Easily.
favorite Straw Hat, but I do not like his sub voiceover.
No.
I prefer him in the dub.
Oh, you mean dub?
Yeah, I prefer his dub. I
That's
can't
on
really speak to the
Ian's
whole background singers that Granny was referring to, but yeah, I definitely prefer him in the dub. Like, I liked his voiceover in the dub. I was like, okay,
So you like
No,
Ian St.
no,
Clair's version?
No, what I
Okay.
meant was during the whole song, those backup singers were not great in the dub.
Yeah. The reason I love Brooke is because before Law, he had like the firm standing of the most tragic backstory. Like he literally had to spend 50 years alone just pretending to himself that his life had meaning.
yeah.
Like he had no confirmation that what his promise to his crew would ever be fulfilled. He's just lying there in wait, but won't die because he did promise them. And I don't know. I really connected that.
You know what? I really connected with his captain's dream of just going around the world delivering booze and music.
York.
Yes, that was a great dream to have.
All right, so let's see. Who do we have next? Oh, everybody's favorite. Well, not everybody's favorite, but Blackbeard.
Oh,
wanna
he's a-
Slap-
Marshall D. Teach.
I
Yeah,
want
put
to
him
put
in
him in
cute.
Puppet Master tier because this dude played the game well, and he went from like bottom rung to top fucking boss like almost instantly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his plan
I
is
don't
good,
like-
but I
good.
almost sorry. You go ahead, Great Money.
Like he's a really good tactician, and he's goddamn, like he played a lot, even in Impaled Down, even till now. I don't even know what the guy's planning, but it's something big. I can tell you that. I can't wait to see what it is.
I'm almost tempted to argue to put him into undecided because this is Blackbeard's plan: become a warlord, get to Impel Down, then get more crew members, and then eventually kill Whitebeard. Like that was his plan pre New World. Like that's so convoluted to think that he could have accomplished all of it, but he goes after it because he's a fatist or whatnot.
Yeah, I mean that's a fair argument. So yeah, I can see throwing him back in undecided because he hasn't really fulfilled his full potential. He's just built himself up in the same way that Luffy has. Like he's kind of like in the background right now, just kind of like the lingering threat. Like, kind of like Akainu. Like, Akainu has done some dickish shit, so people obviously already hate him, but Blackbeard didn't really do anything to make him hateable quite yet. So yeah, okay, yeah, I can see throwing him in.
Yeah, you
Well, he is.
You can keep him in
responsible-
Puppet Master, but I was just saying that he still hasn't shown what his actual great plan is, besides getting fat with a lot of followers as a Emperor of the Sea.
I say,
Okay.
Finally play
I
a role in the
say he
military and
belongs in
rap
trash
arc,
tier
probably.
for his shit-tasting pie.
This pie is amazing. I just love it. That's their actual
Pie is
argument.
Fine by me, but depend. If you hate pumpkin pie, I will kill you.
It's like cherry pie or rhubarb.
All right, so next we have I forget this guy's name, but I remember he's part of the CP9 group. This guy right here, Bluto, I think his name is.
Bluno.
Yeah,
Bluno, the
I
door
used to
door
think that-
man.
yeah.
He's good.
Yeah, he's all right. He's pretty good.
I'd say decent. He was a good antagonist because like he actually made Luffy bring out he was the first one that he used second gear on, So I'm like, I kind of think he was like a big imposing threat, even though his like body was big, but his arms were fucking scrawny as shit. But I mean, One Piece has never gotten human anatomy correct, so yeah. But I would say decent tier. If you guys disagree, let me know.
Yeah, his fight with Luffy is good, but he has a power that should have been broken. He has the ability to basically fade out of existence and fade back in whenever he wants. Like there's no reason why he should have really lost that fight with his power set. But yeah, so decent's good.
Okay, next we have Perospero Charlotte.
Oh, the tongue dude.
The tongue dude. To me, he was kind of like the secondary leader of the Charlotte family. Like, he was the one with the brain.
Well, he's the eldest.
He is the eldest son, that is true.
He's the one who mostly manipulated Big Mom into becoming a pirate.
Yeah, I would say he's good tier because he was the brains behind most of their operations, whereas, Big Mom was kind of the bronze of it because, I mean, that bitch is fucking strong as shit.
Yeah, between him and Montdor, I think his name is, the book.
Yeah,
man.
Montdor, yeah, the clown looking dude, yeah. The two of them were like the brains behind the operations.
Plus, he survived a dynamite blast to the face. Like that's ballsy in One Piece.
That's ballsy, but I still think it's bullshit. I still think he should have, because all he lost was a fucking arm. I'm like, I gotta raise bullshit flag there.
You say that, but I see that as a setup for him versus Carrot whenever they have to actually fight the Big Mom pirates.
I'm hoping Carrot joins the fucking Straw Hats eventually. I hope she fucking does.
I want her to, because I feel like
a lot of people want her to, apparently.
Well, she doesn't really fit with the Musketeers of Zoe. Like, yeah. Plus, One Piece could always use another mascot character. There's no end to them.
Yeah.
I would like another female.
Robin sorry.
And Nami are not really doing much, which is kind of
sorry, Chopper, but it looks like you've been replaced.
Chopper was made to actually be a mascot character. That was like an editorial desire.
Yeah.
All right, so next, actually, this was kind of a throwaway. It's just me kind of making a gag, and this is, the fucking baby that Beige and what's her fucking name?
Pez.
Pez.
Really?
Beige Pez.
If you want me to throw him a cute here, I can do that. But I'm like, man, a fucking baby that hasn't puberty yet, but still has a fucking mustache.
He might have God tier observer hockey. Like that's.
Yeah, I know. I just think the fucking look of this guy is so goddamn funny. If I had to put him anywhere, I would throw him in the cute tip because, like, as goofy as his fucking design is, I still think it's like it's cute. I like the relationship between Beige and his wife and whatnot.
Yeah, Beige and I think Chiffon have a great relationship. They're the most stable pairing in One Piece. Ironically, Al Capone and a big flipped woman, like that's it. Well, I guess what Oda thinks.
Yeah.
I guess what Oda thinks Italian wives are.
Just watch. Blackbeard comes in, kills the moms. All like, well, that status quo has been fulfilled. Bye.
All right. So next, actually, speaking of moms, we have Big Mom herself.
Mama.
Kiki. God, I wanted to claw my ears every time I fucking heard her say that shit. I'm like, oh, shut up.
Oh my god, you put her in waifu?
I'm not putting her in waifu.
Have you seen her 28-year-old image? It actually is.
Throwing them up into the thing and just like, let's talk about this
character. Yeah, I've shown Luke,
it's
Luke a young
like
Big Mom,
yeah,
and I still wouldn't go near it.
I would, honestly, I don't know where I would put. I guess good tier would fit her now that I'm looking at it, but I would consider her master puppet or whatever, or puppet master, excuse me, because she herself is not very smart. She's just very opportunistic. Dude, but most of her schemes are developed by her children.
Her entire plan revolves around
like
fucking a bunch of guys and building an army.
That's
it's gross.
Basically, her entire brain cells at this point. Child.
Her master plan for world domination is to, be basically a bukkake.
Oh God, no! Okay. On that note, can we agree? Good tier? Yay, nay?
Yeah, yeah, but her strength is being the most powerful toddler in existence. Like that is Big Mom's role. Like she's just so obstinate and indestructible that she's a wrecking ball in the setting.
Yeah. You're not wrong. Anyways, moving on. God, I forgot her goddamn name. No, she's not trash here. The chick that looks like Zoro's childhood rival and also Smoker's
Oh,
assistant.
Tsushigi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say Q tier.
She's okay.
I like her in Q tier.
She's okay. But again, it was just this woman looks like Zoro's childhood friend. That is her plot. Like, and then to be Smoker's number 2.
Other than that, she's like, she's there.
I like her well enough.
It was
her
funny
too,
when
but
Smoker
she's
played
there
her, but
most of the time.
Oh yeah, when Smoker played her, I was like, man, my boner's so fucking confused because I'm seeing like a chick with like some big boobs, like wearing her like
Mm.
open button
That's Smoker
jacket or
you're
whatever.
talking about.
But at the same time, it's also dudes like
Because she was in Smoke. Because Smoker was in her body.
why hasn't Law used his brain transfer power more? That power broke everything. Like it ruined
really
everyone's strategy.
did.
Because it
Yeah.
only works under comical circumstances.
Oh,
That's its weakness. It's the weakness of the move.
you put Kaido's heart inside just any of his fodder minions, and there you've won against Kaido.
Fuck off, Adobe.
As in, yeah.
All right, so next we have Cavendish.
Cavendish.
I would say decent.
Pretty boy Jekyll and Hyde. Yeah, decent's fine. It's same
Alright.
reason
Decent.
with Bartolomeo. Like he hasn't done enough to actually,
Justify.
justifying putting him anywhere. Like we don't know if his Jekyll and Hyde persona really does anything well in
Yeah.
combat. Other than that, he's just the pretty boy number 1 of the fleet.
Yeah. So. Yeah, he's decent here for now.
Yeah, decent. It works for him.
All right, so next we have I forget this guy. I know it starts with an S. It's the guy from Impelled Down. He used to be the jailer.
Oh, Senjo of the Rain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I thought this dude was an evil bastard, but I'm still like I'm undecided with him overall.
Shiryu of the Rain.
Yeah, sure you. Yeah.
I'm on the wiki. He's fine. Again, it's a lot of the undecided. Like he's the mystery box. What's his big deal? Like in the manga, we have a bit more detail on what he can do, but again, it's still a mystery box. Like he's up there on Blackbeard's crew. That's all.
Yeah, because I'm gonna. Because he wants something. We don't know what.
Yeah, see, I see him being the guy that Zoro's going to eventually fight because he's the big sword master of Blackbeard's crew. So
yeah,
yeah.
but that's obvious too. But in the same breath, you expect Zoro to win.
Okay, so we're going to undecided. All right, so next we have. I just picked this guy because he represents kind of the greater whole of this group, and that is the Celestial Dragons.
Well, trash. Like, where else do you put trash?
Hmm.
They're literally inbred nobles. Like, what else would you?
Gross.
Yeah.
Like, only the Doflamingo family got out of being ugly in the Celestial Noble.
Can we just make a gross tier for the Celestials?
I would, but I've already arranged the window to fit the list that I've created, so I can't actually do that. What was that suggestion you made, Grinning?
I said, can we just make a gross tier for the Celestial Dragons?
Oh, I will make a trash /
roast them.
gross, and they will be honorary gross. Wait, hold on,
Yeah, the only the Doflamingo family and I guess the Nefertaris are the only people in the original families that didn't just get hit by that deep south inbreeding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet home Alabama.
Sweet home Mary Joas.
Alright, so next we have Bijou's wife. I forgot her damn name.
Lola or Chiffon? Like
Chiffon, that's it.
Like
Chiffon.
I believe this one's Chiffon. Because I don't think I included
her,
Lola.
Yeah, I think her and Beige have a really good relationship. That's their joke, though. That, he's Al Capone and she's his loving wife.
Yeah. So where should we stack her up?
Decent, I guess, is fine. I don't
Okay.
expect her to do much more in the plot. You know, she made
Yeah.
a cake. I don't expect, unless her side story. That's a bit of a spoiler, but the
Yeah.
manga right now is covering side stories, and it's her and Beige is.
Yeah. Okay, so next we have fuck this guy. Absalon, I think he's trash. I fucking hated him.
For what he's going to be contributing to the story, that's fine. You can put him there.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Okay, next we have I forgot her damn name. She's the Skypea chick that Luffy and all them meet. I'd say cute tier.
Oh, she's the
I
one
liked
played by
her.
Laura Bailey. That's what I know of.
Yeah, I mean I liked her. I thought she was good for like the plot device that she acted as. I mean, that's what you didn't mean to say, but that's more or less what she was. She was kind of the guideline figure for them up in Skypea. But
Her name is Conus.
Conus, yes, thank you. Yeah, Conus I thought was cute. Like I liked her enough to where, like, you know, she was acting against the Straw Hats, but she felt bad doing it, and she did reveal that, like, hey, we're kind of manipulating you guys, and she felt sorry about it. And, you know, of course, Enel tried to strike her down, but failed.
She's in a cult. Like, what else would you expect her to?
I
Like, they literally worship a man as a god.
No, that's actually pretty dang cool. Okay.
But yeah, she's basically the princess of the Skypea arc. You know, their guide, their tag along female character.
Which, yeah, admittedly, they do have a lot of those.
Well, if you ask me, she belongs in trash tier for defying the will of the god Enel.
How dare you disappoint? How dare you disappoint?
Bring in the King of Lightning.
Yeah, anyone who looks that much like Eminem must be worshipped.
Damn it! All right, next we have who do we have? Oh, God, I forgot his damn name. I know he was the fishman that brought.
You forgot Fisher Tiger?
Yeah, Fisher Tiger. No, I remember his face. I don't remember his name.
Oh,
Tiger.
He brought what's her
definitely
face
God
to
tier.
the island. Or he brought what's her face to the
Cola.
Mexican Revolutionary Army. And she pops up in Dressrosa again. I would say
Koala.
Yeah, Koala. Yeah, thank you. I would always put him in God tier because I mean the dude kept
God
like
tier,
a lot of
definitely.
he kept the fishmen together, and he held the vision of like fishmen and humans working together. And unfortunately, he died trying to fulfill that shit. And like, you know, when he died, he's like, I don't apologize for what I've done. Like his death made Arlong of all fucking people cry his ass off. Like this dude was a big fucking deal.
He's also the only person to escape from, you know, the Celestial Nobles that we know of. Like he's also Boa Hancock's reason that she's in play.
That's
like,
true. That is true.
I don't know what his actual strength tier is, but yeah, God tier would be good for his implication to the story. Like he's the whole reason there's, you know, the whole moral dilemma in Fishman Island towards the surface. Like he sets up all these different characters, and he won. Like he got out, so he has to be somewhat strong. But we'll never know because he's dead now.
I'm sure he was plenty tough. All right.
He lost to Strawberry, a vice admiral we only know because of, you know, extra credit material.
All right. So next we have again another name I forgot because this guy was introduced way early on in the series. I do remember him being involved in the Skypea arc though.
Is he an old man?
Yeah, he's the old man that was friends with the two
He's Cricket.
Cricket. Thank you. Yeah, decent. Actually, I just randomly threw him in decent tier. I think he fits decent tier pretty well.
Cricket was pretty good. Okay.
I actually like Cricket a lot for, again, the same reason I kind of like Bellamy, because Jaya is all about like theming. It's entirely just a stopping point so that Oda could tell everyone, hey, here's the themes of our story again, and he plays up the, you know, hopeless romantic. Like that's literally his tagline in the anime. You know, how romantic, you know, and you know he's trying to reach the ocean floor to find the city in the sky. Like that's funny in a tragic sort of way.
He's haunted by his family's own history.
Okay, so we're all in agreement on decent tier then.
Sure,
that's a fair spot.
Okay, next we have Katakuri. God tier,
Oh, yeah,
easy,
Oh,
fucking
the-
easy.
yes.
The man with the best smile in all of One Piece.
loved Katakuri. Oh my god, he is my second, maybe third favorite antagonist of fucking One Piece. Like I loved that fight between him and Luffy. That shit was fucking gold.
Yeah. Like,
Hard
again,
to bel- You finish first.
no, yeah, I'll be on a tangent. Go ahead, Grinning.
I can't.
Hard
I
to
can't argue with
believe
here.
that his fight was consistently well animated for 20 episodes. By the way, that's it. The fight is actually longer than the Frieza versus Goku fight.
Well, there's One
Wait, how
Piece
many
fights have
episodes?
tons of tiers. Like, and this was just the first one where there's not that many cuts. Like the crocodile fight, has them in the desert, then them at the palace, then them underground. But what I was going to go on with Katakuri is he's Oda's chance to do the anime. He's better than you in every way fight. The senpai fight, the fight you're better fight. Because again, Katakuri is just copy and paste what Luffy's powers are, minus I guess electricity and bounce. But then he's had much more time in the new world. He's established himself in the ranks of the as a leading cause for disaster. Like he's a $1 billion man. And so yeah, it's a great place for him for what he places in the story and his credit to the fight.
Okay, so next we have Choppa.
Oh boy.
I'd say good tier. He's not my favorite Straw Hat, but I'd say he's up there overall in terms of my favorite characters. But he is not up there in the Straw Hat tier, nor is he God tier to me.
Chop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor
He's-
I got a
Chopper.
few things to say with Chopper though. Like, I do like his backstory. I think that's fine. I wish his design was more of his horn point design in New World, because it made him look older and more mature looking. I feel like that would have been a much better design to go with for Chopper. But they go back to the cutesy design. That kind of, I know it's marketing and crap, but
Anytime
good
anytime I see Chopper, I feel bad about forgetting that he's there.
Yeah, he's a utility character. Like the only times that Chopper is necessary for the plot is when people are sick, like the giant kids. If anyone's been poisoned, then Chopper is relevant to the story. Otherwise, he's the mascot character and maybe the punching balloon with his guard point.
I like him better than Frankie though. So
Yeah,
You don't like you don't like Ace Ventura?
I don't know. Between
really
him and
think he's
Frankie, like I
mature?
would honestly, that's a debate for me. Like I'm not sure which one I dislike or like more between the two of them.
All right.
Okay, so moving on. Oh, we have Sanji's real dad. I would say good tier because I like this character a lot.
Zeph.
Yeah, Zeph. I loved Zeph.
Red leg, peg leg, Zeph.
Yeah.
Yeah, good tier is fine. Like again, he's all of Sanji's morality and a pretty good side character for East Blue. Like yeah, good tier is fine.
Okay, next we have the old lady from the I'm gonna call it the Cobra arc for lack of a better term, where she was kind of the voice of reason for Hancock. Obviously, I'm not putting her in Q tier,
Oh, the
but
wise woman from.
I would say decent tier. Like I liked the amount of intelligence she brought to Cobra as like an advisor and whatnot. Like I felt like she gave her sound advice. It's like, hey, I'm your voice of reason. Listen to me. And most of her advice was actually pretty sound, so that's where I throw her. Unless you guys disagree.
nah, that's appropriate.
It's fine. Like, let her be decent here.
Nobody
think-
in the You finish first.
Her name is Gloria Rosa. She's basically Boa's mom or grandma. I think there's actually a fan theory that she dated Rayleigh. Like she used to be an empress, but then she ran away to survive. Having the hots for a guy, which kills everyone else.
No one in the show ages well.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
I mean, except that one lady that aged pretty well, but I forgot her name.
Rayleigh's girl or whoever. We actually don't know what her plot was.
She actually was one of the few girls that let Brooke see her panties. I forgot her name.
Uma Thurman. Yo, we're talking about Uma Thurman, basically.
Oh, wow.
All right, so next we have. This motherfucker right here. Sanji's fucking dad. I hated this motherfucker when I saw him. I hated him when he was introduced, and I hated him when he fucking left. Fuck this bastard. I'm gonna take a quick hiatus. You guys discuss yourselves amongst yourselves where he fucking fits, and I'll come back and decide what to put him.
He is definitely Follower of the Year. How much I hate him.
You've obviously never seen Man in Abyss.
I saw Man.
Hey.
He's even
Guys.
He's beyond worse.
Guys.
Than this guy.
Taking away his children's fear was a great idea. He only saw the first half of that one Batman episode. You know, the one where Scarecrow takes away everybody's fear, and didn't finish it. Just like me.
I would actually put him in the disappointing tier because from the setup, it sounds like they're going to bring him back with Caesar for the Vegapunk arc. Like, because, you know, they just threw away that he worked with Vegapunk, like, apropos of nothing. So that'd probably be the place to put Germa back. But we don't know why Judge is an asshole. We just know that he is. So,
but seriously, I'm not the only one that thought of that one Batman episode with the whole people's fear thing.
I didn't see it.
It's been a while since I watched Batman.
Well, the plot of the episode was Scarecrow just removes everybody's fear, and so they're not afraid to die anymore. So,
okay, I'm back. So, are we in agreement? Or actually, where do we decide he should go?
I argued for disappointing.
Disappointing? Anybody disagree with that?
He's meh to me.
Meh, disappointing and meh are kind of the same. So, all right, disappointing. There it is. Next we have this fucking crazy clown. Pudding, I believe her name was. I would say at first she was cute. She was at first cute, then I was like, oh man, this bitch can fucking die. And then I was confused about her, and then I was like, okay, she came around, so overall I would say cute here.
You understand she's every anime girl trope. She's a yandere, a tsundere, and the cute girl childhood friend.
Yes, that's why I believe I was like, is she a yandere or a tsundere? And then I forgot who was.
Well,
she's just a dure.
It doesn't matter what she is. At the end of the day, she'll probably shank you.
She's just a roller coaster, man, and I don't want to get on this ride, so...
She'll probably be shagging Sanji at the end.
I mean, I still think she was good, because she did, at the very end of the day, she still helped out the main crew. So I'm like, you know what?
She's redeemed herself from, shooting Reiju and, being basically a cunt after they realize that she has 3 eyes, but, again, we don't know. I'd almost put her in... If there was a needs more development tier, I would put her in needs more development tier.
Yeah, because Big Mom is the shittiest fucking mother of the year. Like, holy fuck. I mean, that's why I felt bad for her, though. Because I'm like, her mom is fucking batshit insane, and like I don't even know who her fucking dad is. I don't think anybody knows who her dad is, but like...
Well, her dad's dead. My dad's dead.
That's right.
Her dad
that Linlin, like, has a baby or babies with a guy that she marries, and then once they've had the babies, she kills the father.
Yeah, she's like a gold digger. She marries guys so that she can get their land and kids, and then pisses them off.
Clearly eats them, you guys.
She's an evil bitch. Good grief.
She didn't kill Lola's dad, though. What is it?
Yeah, but
I'm pretty sure she didn't kill him because he managed to get a fucking, or he just like planted something. I was like, hey, look at me, I'm a potato. Or tomato.
She ate her
husband. Just scared her because of her child mentality. It's pretty much like, oh, we had a baby. Great, now I have to kill you, go find another one.
Yeah, but Big Mom doesn't cannibalize, like, without reason. Like, or, like, maybe she does.
Do you really want to delve into the mind of a psycho?
She's not really even a psycho. She's just a toddler. Like, she's... All of her rationales that everyone's not behaving.
Look. As somebody that works at a daycare, I can tell you there's no difference.
I mean, yeah. What is Big Mom but an oversized fucking toddler?
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Next we have more or less, Chopper's dad, I would put him in decent tier because like he was just kind of the baseline of who Chopper became.
They fridged him. Like his point is to die for Chopper's
Yeah.
backstory.
That's why I say he's like he was a good decent dude, but I mean we didn't really learn a whole hell of a lot about him.
Except if you're his patient. He's good to everyone except his clients.
Oh yeah, apparently.
But yeah, decent's fine.
Okay. All right. Next we have Cracker. No, I don't mean a Ritz Cracker. I mean Cracker, the sweet general.
white
He
guy?
was underwhelming for me. He was very underwhelming for me, but I would put him in decent tier, I think.
I would put him in disappointing because again, he's meant to be on the same tier as Katakuri, as Smoothie, in the same grouping as Jack from the Kaido Pirates.
Yeah, but
Like,
he was the first antagonist that Fourth Gear didn't fully work against, though. Which means he's stronger
but he's
than
also supposed to be. But he's also supposed to have been the one to reboof Yarouge, making him injured. The only time we've seen him in the New World. Again, he goes down really quickly the second that Luffy realizes that he can get strength by being fat.
Okay, so Grinning and Greymon, where do you feel?
Yeah, put him in decent tier. Like he had potential, but he lost to a joke.
All right,
His design is cool, but that's about it.
Yes, Spartan Sparkler Man.
Alright, so Grinning, you would put him in disappointing then?
Either one is fine.
Either one's fine. Okay, I'll slap him in undecided then because we're 2-2 right now. Next we have Hogback. This piece of crap, I would put him in disappointing tier because
him.
he's
I would put him in trash. Like I don't see anywhere else he's going. Like
okay,
just
he's
a plastic surgeon. He makes the custom zombies. That's his role in the story.
I will not fight against it. If you want me to throw him in trash, hey, I'm all good.
No arguments here.
Okay. All right. So next we have literally God tier,
God tier easily. Wait,
get out the way, you fucking fish fuck. Tiger fish, you silly sauce. God tier. I don't think anyone's going to dispute me on that one. All right. So next we have.
I mean, Grandfall. You mean?
All right. So next we have Dalton. He, if you guys remember Wapul, he was like a knight, I think, of Wapul's kingdom. I would say decent tier because I liked his character. I really liked his character when he was around, and I liked him in the Reveille arc, whatever the fuck they call it. So yeah,
yeah, he doesn't really do much besides being M. Bison.
You say he doesn't do much besides being M. Bison?
He's just
Bison.
Yeah, he's the Bison.
He kind of is.
Every day is a Tuesday for him.
Alright.
But yeah, like he's the new king of Chopper's country. Like that's
yeah, he is. He assumed the position because Wapul got like booted out of the country because Blackbeard came and fucked up that whole fucking region.
Yeah, and now he's magic capitalist that got put back into royalty. I never understood like why he got became a monarch again. Like they didn't need him to be.
All right, so next, actually, this one I would say is undecided. It's Monkey D. Luffy's father. I'm really undecided about this guy. Like, I know he's a man for the people and of the people by the people. Like, he's more or less like George Washington.
We don't.
Do what?
We don't actually know why his big motivation to be the revolutionary. Like, I don't know if this is 100% confirmed, but there's like stuff that he might have been an admiral once. But again, we just know that he does hate the world government. That's the full stop of what we know about him.
Yeah.
So undecided's fine.
Yeah, that's why I'm putting him in on 6. Like, I don't know what this guy's story is. I just know that he's a big entity. The Navy hates him. The world government hates him, and he's the leader of the revolution.
He's the Jing Freeze of One Piece. His plot is that he's not around. He's a deadbeat dad.
Yeah.
Kind of like Goku. Actually doing something.
All right, so next we have I forgot this damn dude's name. He's the one that befriended Noland and they kind of bridge the whole gap between them and
I think you call him Wipa. No, Wiper's the new guy. Okay, I meant Skypiea.
yeah. White, or Zyper is the dude that Luffy and company encounter.
Okay, his name's Kalgara.
Okay. Yeah,
wonder
I
if-
like this dude. I thought he was decent. No pun intended, but
He and Nolan have a good, story
yeah, him
arc.
and Nolan
but
had a
again,
good
he's
story. So
dead.
I would say decent. Anybody object?
No,
Yeah.
no objections.
Right. Next we have Oven. I say good
Oh.
tier because like that dude
I would
was
put him in. I put him in disappointing. Literally, he gets thrashed by everything. Pound gets a hit on him.
The only time he
I
actually
would
did something cool
disagree
was
because
actually
he's
kill
able
the
to
dad.
fucking liquefy. He's able to boil an entire fucking lake or ocean or whatever. Like
He boil the sea. Yeah.
like the dude still
Does that
he's
come in
got some
handy at
power.
all?
Like he would, I would say he would put Akainu like in a run for his money with how strong he is. Like I'm surprised he wasn't one of the fucking sweet generals.
I'm just surprised that they reused the heat power or whatever he ends
Well,
up having because didn't they put
Yeah,
that in a filler?
that's the big fucking stain right there. It's like it's kind of like they're reusing what Akainu did.
Well, no,
And-
there's like a filler villain whose power is like he just survives heat. Like it's like the Ice Islands. It's like after, I think it's after Thriller Bark.
Okay, so poll voting: should we put him in good tier or disappointing tier?
Horror Bodhi,
I would put him in disappointing.
disappointing.
Disappointing. Grinning. What do you think?
Him and Daifuku, I would say, just they haven't done enough to be
Mhm.
They're supposed to be Kataguri's siblings. Like they're supposed to be triplets. Would you really put him in the same tier
I remember.
as Kataguri?
Yeah, it's him.
Sorry, it started lagging for me.
Oh no, okay. Where would you put Oven in terms of where he should be? Would you put him in disappointing or would you put him in good tier?
Didn't really leave much of an impression on me.
Disappointing it is. Alright, so next we have Shanks. Fucking Shanks.
Oh, God,
Hell yeah.
tier.
God tier.
Yes,
God
God
tier.
Again, it's the same thing with the Undecided. All the great characters, what have they really shown to do? Like again, he's a star role. Like everyone's like, how'd Shanks become a warlord? Why is he so powerful? Why does Big Mom Kaido and Whitebeard fear him? No one knows yet.
Why does every time he activates his hockey, it liquefies?
I mean, he stopped the war from happening just by saying, like, hey, stop fighting your war. And, like, Bolson's like, okay, cool, dude.
Well, it's basically like another country just stepping in after they've all tired themselves out. It's like, if you want to continue, we're good for round 2.
Yeah.
And again, Blackbeard's still fighting too. So the entire ending of Marineford is basically everyone's like, holy shit, it's not stopping. It's never stopping. This Jake's like, stop. And everyone's like, oh, we can stop now? Okay, that's great.
Alright, so let's see. Next we have Boa Hancock. Waifu tier.
Oh, waifu material.
Waifu,
She is
definitely.
fucking
The
waifu.
Pirate
too.
Queen deserves no better.
Although her power is bullshit.
That anyone with a hard on gets a hard on.
You mean when your Cobra becomes an anaconda? If you know what I mean.
She is flexible. I ain't gonna lie. She can bend her back like nobody's
Fucking
business.
correct.
I think I heard a rumor that she's actually based on like Oda's wife.
Oh, really? Not
Oh wow.
Oh,
my.
Like he has a type.
All right, so I don't think anybody's
Well, she
gonna
could
dispute
bend
her
her
being
back.
waifu tier. Anyways, man, this fucking dude. I forgot his damn name, but I remember him being a fucking bastard.
Diamante.
Yeah, him.
Steve
Trash.
Tyler or Taylor Aerosmith guy.
Yeah, the Aerosmith guy. I just realized I didn't make a good tier for a fucking like villain type stuff. I guess good tier will fit because Linland's there. So yeah, I put him in a good tier. Like he was a good fucking villain. Like of the 3 big bads of Doflamingo's like crew, I thought he was the best one written because he's a bastard. and he's a piece of shit, and he killed, one of the best moms of all time. And he had one of the best sword fights in One Piece history, in my opinion.
Well, that's his thing. He's just Kairos's antagonist mainly. Like that's his purpose in the story. Like,
true.
Besides being really humble towards Dofi, that's his gimmick. And he's the only one with a personality because Pika does not have a personality. And Treble, I guess, in the flashback, you could say that he's more, hands-on to, raising Dofi to be evil. But again, that's kind of more interpretive.
I will say that he is only second to Senior Pink, though. But yeah, still pretty good character.
He's all right.
I liked him as an antagonist. He was probably my favorite of the three. Between him, Pika, and I forgot the other fucking dude's name. But
Treble.
Yeah. Treble, yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah. All right. So next we have it's fucking Eminem, Master Puppets.
God,
put him above.
He has to be in God tier. That's the only place he can put
God tier. Okay.
No. Hear me out. Enel deserves to be above the gods and above the Straw Hats. I said Enel belongs above the gods and Straw Hats. He belongs in Super God tier.
He's the moon tier.
He's the moon king at this point.
I genuinely liked Enru as a villain. He was really good.
Right. You call him Enru?
Enru, Enel, whatever. Fuck.
They're actually...
I just call him King of Lightning 2.0.
King of Lightning 2.0.
The best thing about it is there actually is like this whole OST thing where the voice actor does a rap in Enel's voice.
I need to see this.
I didn't know he actually rapped.
I will link it for you.
All right then. All right, so moving on, we have man, I forget her damn name, but I remember she's Kokoro's granddaughter. The little girl that they meet in Water 7 arc.
Oh, the little girl with the rabbit?
Yeah, that one. That's a cute too.
She's the kid of the Enies Lobby arc. Like every few arcs, they introduce the kid, like the kid from Skypiea. Momonosuke technically fits this role. Like,
well, she's not annoying as Momonosuke, so she's
I'd just say throw in cute. She was cute.
What does she do though? Like she just is with her cat bunny nonsense.
Well, she didn't do anything. Actually, no, she did do something. She helped Luffy out when he was trying to figure out how to get from point A to point B when she's confronting Rob Lucci.
Yeah, she's the visual gag for when he becomes Chibi the first time for Gear 3.
But again, I'm just throwing into cute tier because she was cute. Like she didn't do anything significant or great or anything like that, but she was so cute. She wasn't useless.
Sure. Child character, she's not
That's kind of why the cute tier exists.
Yeah, I put the rap and voice for this for you.
Okay.
I'll watch that later.
All right, so next we have Raleigh. God tier for me.
This one's going off.
Yeah, Rayleigh, literally a man so OP that even though he's the most wanted man in the government, they just let him be in his retirement home. like seriously, this is in terms of comparisons, he's basically Osama bin Laden's number 2 for the government. They know where he is at any given time. They ignore him. He's fine letting them rule the world, so he's allowed to just make a living painting ships.
Okay, so next we have Sanji's sister. I would say cute tier because I ain't making her a waifu because that'd be fucking weird as shit for me.
Yeah,
I can't. I can't.
I just can't either.
Also, her power is
you're loving
disgusting
someone's sister.
too.
That's just weird.
Her power is really gross too. So what is that?
What? Her being basically a cougar?
She eats poison. That's gross.
Luffy got to second base with her, so there's that.
She's a man eater.
She's a man eater.
Are you saying that men? Wait, Evan, are you saying that men are poisonous?
No, I'm saying that she's very liberal about eating poison out of a dude's esophagus.
Whatever you say.
But hey, if you
Whatever
get
you
bitten by a
say, you
cobra one day, you can have a
sexist.
good first date.
I do wish though that Sanchi's siblings had blonde hair too. I don't like them being color coded, like up to the head.
But then how would they be Power Rangers?
Yeah.
Because
they're
they're
not Power Rangers anymore, or Kamen Rider.
Oh wait, hang on. I messed up. Let me whip out my weeb glasses real quick and say, how would they be Super Sentai?
Goku
Yeah.
Senkai, Goku Senkai.
They do have a theme song though.
The
It's
theme,
like a few seconds
the
long.
theme song is pronounced Jurenja, Jurenja, something in Japanese. It's uninformed Americans.
So moving on. Next we have Frankie.
He's okay. Decent.
I liked him better before Jim Carrey went nuts.
Before Jim Carrey.
I like OG Frankie, but time skip Frankie not so much because he's all about like Frankie Shogun now.
He was just never the same after he got those upgrades.
Yeah, he's only a mecha now.
Like, I like
He's
how he
become
played
more
dirty,
man
too.
than a
like
machine,
Santa.
man.
But his back is still human for the
He's more
gag.
man now. The machine twisted and
Also,
evil.
he lost the Popeye arms. That's the biggest downgrade.
No, here's the weirdest thing. He added a chin.
Oh my god, I never noticed until now.
His upgrades included giving him a third chin.
Oh shit, he did add a chin. Fucking hell. Alright, next we have a duck. Namely Vivi's duck. I would say Q tier.
Oh, god tier. Are you disrespecting the duck? The duck is obviously god tier.
Yes, let's put a cute tier. It's cute.
Okay, Ebenezer and Greymon. Should I put the duck in god tier?
What is his name? Like Cocoon or
Let
something?
me flip a coin on
I
that.
don't even remember
Let
the
me
fucker's
check.
name. It's been a minute, sir.
That's because if
yeah,
you
put it
utter
on
his
here.
name, if you
The coin
utter
has
this
spoken.
duck's name, the world wins. That's why it's considered a god.
Oh, God, God damn it. Okay. Speaking of god tier, we have Trafalgar Law. Like, I don't think it was.
Karu, K-A-R-O-O.
I don't think even.
I like
I
like Law. Don't get me wrong, but
Too much law.
I know a guy that likes Law a bit too much.
I knew a guy in college who got the Heart Pirates tattooed on him.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a great tattoo. It looks great on his bicep, but again, it's a lot of love for Trafalgar Law, who is not meant to be the main character of the story.
The one thing I don't get about law is who hates eating bread, which is mostly on everything.
Yeah,
So him being on god tier, anybody disagree?
God tier is fine. Like his power is broken beyond on hell. Like he needs to be in God tier. So
Fair enough.
but he loses every fight. It's the weirdest thing.
Well, you see, he like the I can't think of the character. He's the Tien of the group. He's there to look cool and get beat up.
But he's more relevant than Tien.
I think he's more Piccolo
He
than
is a
Tien,
bit
but
more
sure.
relevant than Tien.
Yeah, but Piccolo's actually won fights.
Yeah, well,
Right,
he's beat Virgo, so I guess that counts for. He's beat Smoker. Like that's a fair fight that he won.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess Piccolo. He's more Piccolo then.
Alright, so anyways, moving on. We have the other giant from that fight.
It was Bori and Dory. I think this is one's
Yeah.
Bori.
Yeah, I think Bori, Dory, yeah, whatever. Decent, I would say. I mean, not much else to say more than him versus the other guy.
I think the Giants they only really come into like really good focus is when the Giants from NS Lobby, we find the connection to them. Like that's when, I remember those people. Like, and thus the plot actually is fun. But again, they 4Kids was allowed to remove the entire garden. That's how much their plot really, influenced the story.
Okay, I don't hear many objections. So next we'll move on to it's the chick from Usopp's hometown. I forgot her name, but I put her in
She
tier.
was just okay.
She was alright. She was
She was
cute.
alright. I would say Q tier. Alright, so I don't think we're gonna have much discussion about her. Next we have Don Krieg. I would put him in disappointing tier because I expected more out of him.
The most
Trash.
wanted man in the East. Like that's
My God, he was a waste.
Yeah,
Don
he was
Krieg will
fucking waste of time.
guys. Don
Jin
Krieg
didn't
will
deserve
return.
him.
Oda has a plan for everyone. Don Krieg will be back.
You say Jim, but guess what? Guess who's next?
Well,
It's fucking Jin. I would say decent tier.
Huh?
I would put him decent. Like he's the first villain to have like a turn in One
Yeah.
Piece.
Like he came from a point of perspective where you're like, okay, I understand where you're coming from, my friend. So yeah.
Plus his Tofa fight with Sanji was really cool.
Yeah.
Like he one shots Pearl, which was a good fight, but again, East Blue kind of there are weird standards for good fights in East Blue nowadays.
Yeah. Alright, so next we have
I think he got left out of that East Blue reanimated thing.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so next we have God damn it, come up here, you dingbat. Oh, okay. It's Doflamingo and Corazon's father. I would say
Homing. Oh, I would put him in God tier. Like I loved Homing.
oh, do you now? Okay, so
I
does
loved
anybody-
Homing. Like
does anybody else support him being
I'm
in
still
God tier?
undecided with the guy though. Like,
I mean, I felt
especially
bad
with the,
for him. I understood his approach, but I wouldn't put him in like God tier because like his approach was not.
he's the
Something-
driving force that gave us both Doflamingo and Rochinante.
Hey, think about it this
That
way,
was
Luca.
unintentional
This man's
though. Like
this
he wanted to live among the commoners with his sons and wife and whatnot. Like
He wanted to take a moral approach that the Celestial Nobles weren't, superior to normal man. Like he wanted to live a moral life, but once he decided that to live his virtue meant that everyone who hated the people that he was trying to distance himself for were going to come out after him, he didn't think that it would affect his family. He thought that living a life of virtue would, yield to virtuous living, but that wasn't the case because the world's an awful place.
but in that case, because of how the celestial dragons have treated people, doesn't make him kind of a dumbass.
Well, he didn't treat anyone odd. Like again, he was considered a weirdo for the Celestial Nobles because he didn't keep slaves and he didn't, abuse everyone, and he had a healthy-looking wife.
What I'm saying is that like
A
the celestial
healthy,
dragons have treated people like
non-blood-related
garbage.
wife.
And he wanted to live among the commoners as if like, oh hey, we're not celestial dragons. We just want to live among the people and whatnot. But like he should have thought that like, hey, because of how the celestial dragons have treated people, guess what? They're gonna look upon you like, oh, you're enemy, you're public enemy number one. Oh, you want to live among us? No, we ain't gonna fucking let you do that shit. We're gonna fucking hang.
Well, he didn't realize that people take the sins of his people on him. Like when he's calling the Celestial Nobles after a few years out into the real world, he says, "Please take my family back at least," and they still say no to him. Like he's a compassionate man who wanted to be a normal, compassionate human, but the fact that the world wouldn't let him, led us to Rochinante and Doflamingo.
Okay. I'll leave it on the undecided factor. All right. So next we have.
He's a
Next we have Easy. No.
no. I was gonna say he gave his kids somehow turned out to be giants when he was of average height.
Okay.
Height in One Piece doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So next we have the pink-haired dude. I forgot his name. Was it Kazu?
Conjuro.
Conjuro. Thank you. I would say decent tier, and I gotta zoom out a little bit. Yoink.
I don't know. I would.
He's pretty much like what's his name? Sai, I think, from Naruto, Shippuden.
That, and he's like that special art theater form. I forget what it's called, but I don't actually even put him in disappointing. Like, he's just a check mark for Dressrosa. Okay, the samurai did something. Like, you don't really hear from them besides the small snippets in Wano and eventually the small snippets in Zo and then Wano. He really doesn't do much besides give Usopp his troll face to throw at Sugar.
All right, so anybody opposing him being in the disappointing tier?
Nope.
Not really.
Okay. All right, so next we have I forget his damn name.
That's Daifuku, isn't it? Charlotte Daifuku.
Daifuku. Thank you. Yeah, that's his name. I would say disappointing tier because he didn't really do shit for me overall.
Yeah, it's the same thing with Oven. Like, they're supposed to be Kataguri's siblings. Do you think that they're on Kataguri's level?
Nope.
And not just siblings. Like, they were born at the same time. They're triplets. Like, literally everyone in the Charlotte family is Kataguri's sibling, but they're supposed to be the same ranking as him.
Okay,
Well,
next we have. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
that's weird.
Go ahead.
Like, the whole Char family is weird with tears, honestly. I don't even know. You can go on now. I'm just saying my piece.
Okay, so next we have Bellamere. I would say cute tier. Or actually, no. Matter of fact,
I
I'd
put
say
her waifu tier.
Waifu tier. Thank you. I really liked Bellamere.
Because
She was really good.
she had the
decent person.
balls to defend her kids.
It was also good because she didn't actually have it. She had her way out. All she had to do was hide her kids from Arlong until she could afford to pay their ransom, basically. But she decided that it would be better for her to secure their safety than even to live.
Her biggest mistake was bringing a shovel to a shark fight.
That's the 4 kids.
That's the 4 kids stuff. She brings a rifle.
I know. It was a joke.
Yeah.
Although the shovel probably would have worked if she just thrusted it down. Just shot first.
Maybe she.
But Arlong ate it.
Okay.
Like again.
Yeah, but if she just thrusted it before he had a chance to talk, probably would have just ended it right there.
Arlong was a Grand Line enemy in the East Blue. Like, again, he worked with Jimbei.
Well, if she was able to topple him over that fast, it probably wasn't that hard.
Because remember, she was an ex-Marine at one point.
Yeah, but a lot of people are Marines. Like, Marines are not a class of good people. Like,
true, yeah, but
the fact that Arlong got toppled over that easily still is hilarious to me.
Hmm.
Oh, Arlong gets significantly less in the more you think about him. Well, for me at least.
Okay, we've been. Alright, the stream's been going on for an hour,
Rambling.
so I kind of want to keep things rolling. Anyways, so next we have Spadam's father. I forget his damn name. I remember he's the one that caused
the Buster Call.
Yeah, he called the Buster Call, and he caused Robin's life to be a living hell. Caused all the people that she grew up with to die and whatnot. Like,
yeah, he killed O'Hare.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He killed a bunch of scholars essentially, just because the world government wants to keep a certain century, unknown as hell.
Yeah, they can't let the end game plot get out before we.
Exactly.
They can't let the video get known on Twitter.
CP9 confirmed to be Disney.
he was the Disney spoiler checker.
They knew the Disney plot all along.
All right, so next we have, I believe her name is Amande Charlotte.
The long neck chick.
Yeah, the long neck one. The one with the smoke. Like, she's kind of
scary.
She doesn't really express any emotion or anything like that. I would say I just throw into a decent tier, if anything.
Yeah.
I mean, she's like one of the swords, but again, we really didn't see many of the Charlotte kids fight tiered fights. Like most of them were either foddered by Luffy or were Katakuri. Like there wasn't middle grounds.
Calling
True.
it now. They're all gonna. All the swordsman kids are just gonna show up in Wano, and Luffy's gonna be all like, "Hey Zoro, look, swordsman."
Yeah, if only Sora was around. Oh wait,
All right. So next we have.
you would just get
Oh, also, Momosuke is gonna not Momosuke. What was the name of the guy again?
Momonosuke.
Yeah, Momonosuke is gonna team up with them to fight the swordsman. That's totally how it's gonna go down. Starscream's legit predictions.
All right. So next we have Peckham's. I'd say decent tier because I kind of liked him overall.
It was alright.
Yeah.
Again, his biggest contribution is getting shot at a lot of times.
He has a turtle shell.
Yeah, I mean, he was shot at a lot of times, but he was one of the main contributing factors to why the Straw Hats got away, though.
He
Yeah,
also.
but-
You go first.
But that's his plot. Like he gets shot by Beige, he gets shot by the Charlotte family after he saves Luffy. Like he was really cool back in Fishman Island when this was like these are the soldiers of the Yonko. Like him one-shotting Caribou, like that was cool. But he really didn't contribute much to the plot.
He also stole Togoro's shades.
Alright, so next we have I forget this fucking fool's name. The dude that sold the Soul Straw Hat name and whatnot. And, he led a posse of people that were like, we're the Straw Hats, blah blah blah. And, yeah.
Oh, the fake straw hat people.
Yeah, the fake Straw Hat. I say trash because one of them.
It's
thought
a
it was
joke.
red-
Like his name.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, he's a joke character. That entire new world, Sabaody or Saboti. It's just a joke. It's like, hey, I'm pretending to be this big ass, big pirate Straw Hat Luffy. Well, Luffy's right next to him. Like that's the joke.
Didn't a Naruto filler episode do this first though? I remember a filler episode doing this.
I don't know. I think the Simpsons did it first.
Simpsons
Yeah, the
do
Simpsons
everything
do everything first. Jinx, you're not allowed to talk for the rest of this until somebody says your name.
No.
So moving on. Next we have Jinchuro, I believe his name is. I'd say decent tier. I like the fight between him and Luffy and the Dressrosa arc, and I also like his character as a whole for the most part in terms of the passing the torch over to Sai and whatnot.
Sure, but he does get roundhouse kicked by Lao G. You can put him wherever you want, but again, I think they up tiered him for Luffy's fight, then down tiered him for when he's fighting against the Doflamingo pirates.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fitting spot.
All right, so next we have this fucking dude. I forgot his goddamn name. He's basically the head of the
Treble.
Yeah, he's like the head guy of Doflamingo's for because there's the spade dude,
I think
there's the
he's
spade dude,
the
the heart dude, the diamond dude, etc.
His name's Treble. I think his classification is the leader of specials unit. He worked Sugar and Violet worked under him.
Yeah,
he's
he's like the number 2 to Doflamingo, more or less. I would say decent tier.
He's also a skinny bastard. That's his
He
joke.
is a
He's just a
skinny
guy in a big
bastard.
suit.
I would say decent tier because it has a lot to do with his VO because his VA didn't do shit for me overall, and his role was just kind of like he's just kind of the secondary antagonist overall, but he didn't really feel that way.
Well, he's lost fight during the Doflamingo.
Sure, but I felt like that the dude that fought what's his goddamn name? the dude we have in good tier here, next to Frankie, like I feel like he was the true secondary antagonist, and then this guy was just there, more or less.
Sure.
So, any disputes of him being in the decent tier area?
Nah.
Okay. Next we have Garp. I would say God tier.
God tier.
Definitely God tier. Actually, no, he belongs in Garp tier.
Garp tier.
There's only
Yeah.
one person that can only fit a Garp tier.
Honorary Garp tier. Alright, so I forgot this fucking fool's name. He appears before. He's involved with the whole Sanji. Oops. Hold on.
Oh, he's the fake
Oop.
Sanji.
Yeah, the fake Sanji guy. Yeah, him. I would say
Oh, Duvall. Like
Duval. Yeah, thank you.
Iron Mask Duvall.
Yeah.
Funny enough, that's like the first arc I actually started reading. Like the first chapter was like the official one where Brooke joins, but then the first arc is after that is the Flying Fish Riders.
I am not entirely sure where
Yeah.
to put this fucking fool. Like, I like his character overall. I mean, he's funny as fuck and whatnot, but I'm not sure where to put him, so I'm gonna leave this one up to you guys.
I mean, his gag is that he used to be ugly before Sanji kicked him in the head.
Well, he's a gag
And that
character.
was
Should we
beautiful.
should we just make a gag character tier or something?
Like their implications are they protected the Sunny, for a while, like, and they were basically with the Straw Hats during the Archipelago arc. But again, he has a bad wink. That's as much as the personality I know.
So yeah, decent tier.
Okay.
Oh.
Decent tier. A and A.
It's fine.
Okay. Moving on. We have I forget his fucking name, but the King of Dressrosa.
Riku.
Yeah, Riku. I would put him in good tier because I actually liked his character a lot.
I like him better when he was Ricky, but sure.
Alright, so good tier. Anybody disputing that?
Yeah, good tier's fine.
Okay.
Good
Fine.
tier.
Next we have Whitebeard, God tier Bard.
God tier.
Edward Newgate.
Edward Newgate is a fucking G. I loved this character, and I was super fucking sad when he died. Spoiler warning, I guess.
Died on his feet like a man. Like he
Took so
Exactly.
many bullets and so many stab wounds.
Though I do want to know.
The dude still stands when he dies. That's deep respect.
It's an Asian thing, but what I want to know is when he actually started becoming Whitebeard. Blonde in his flashback. Like, did he not do anything successful before he became geriatric?
Well, obviously he dyed his mustache.
Like, he has a mustache that's white when he's talking with Roger, but again, when did he start losing his color? That's a joke. You can move on.
Okay, next on the list, we have Smoker. I would say good tier.
Yeah, definitely. Tier.
I like Smoker. I love me some Smoker. Like,
I wish Oda did more.
I'm just glad that he made it into Stampede. Then again, Stampede is supposed.
Stampede just
Then
came out
again,
in Japan.
apparently, Stampede is just one big fun fan service movie.
We can use some of those. Like, we don't need lore-breaking movies. Like, just have everyone in the same place having fun.
Yeah, I'll make
Literally every fan favorite character is in it.
Alright, so next we have. Oh, fuck me sideways. Foxy, trash.
He's trash, but
You don't like Foxy?
I fucking hate Foxy. Like, he was okay at first, but after a couple episodes, I'm like, okay, can we just move on to better and bigger things, please?
Well, this is the thing. You should when you're doing that arc, you should always read the manga instead and skip the episodes.
Whatever.
I enjoyed his fight with Luffy, but that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So next we have Nami's sister. I'd say waifu tier. I love that bitch.
Yeah,
Sure.
sure. My point there.
She wears tattoos well. That's a very hard thing
She
for some women to
wears
pull off.
tattoos. Fair enough.
You see so many ladies right now with tattoos. What's the big deal? I know it's taboo in Japan, but in America, eh.
Alright, so next we have it's the wife of Neptune. I forget her name, but I would say good tier because she tried to mend the whole relationship between humanity and fishmen. I really like.
Onahime?
Yeah, Hime.
Oh,
Yeah, her.
Shirahose's mom.
Again, she's fine. She's a theming character. Like, we shouldn't be racist. That's her theme.
Yeah, more or less. All right. So next we have Carmel. I don't know where the hell. I don't know where to fucking put her. I'm gonna leave it up to you three.
Trash.
I mean, she dies. Like, again, that's her.
Well,
Big
good.
Mom's mom, and she
Well-
would have sold her to slavery.
She served her purpose, I
Well,
guess.
good. She's
I would put her into trash tier because she inadvertently insults Christianity, and so that pisses me off.
Alright, trash she is then. Alright, so any hoot. Let's see, we got Perona next. I would say
waifu tier. She's pretty cute.
She has worst.
I would say
laugh,
Q
in my
tier.
opinion.
Yeah, Q tier's fine. I love that she's with Mihawk now. Like, they're in a sort of relationship.
Yeah.
She's
Like
just
an old
squatting on
married
his
couple.
island.
I like her character. I like that she helped out Zoro. She stuck around with Mihawk and whatnot. Like, I really like her character.
Yeah, like
I wouldn't put her in
she's
waifu
fun, but
tier.
I hate her laugh so much.
Oh, I hate her. I hate a lot of the characters that I'm like. There's a lot of laughs. I'm like, that's not a natural laugh. Like, if you're gonna make unique laughs, at least make them fucking natural. But
Yeah, but with her, it's like this weird.
yeah, no, not natural.
Yeah, that.
All right, so next we have. I forgot this fucking fool's name. I remember him in the Sanji, like where Sanji is first brought into the scheme of things. I forgot his name.
Oh, full body.
Full body, thank you. I'd throw him a decent. I don't like him enough.
He's decent. He gets better when he's with Django.
Yeah,
Him and Django's comedy fun. It's actually funny. In the manga, their side story is basically them having a dance off, and they become such great friends in the dance off. He sells his promotion to get Django off the wanted list so they could both be Marines.
Yeah, sounds decent. Alright, so next we have fuck. Nope, damn it. Sai, I would say decent tier.
Yeah. His brother gets thrown in the bus, though. I mean,
Yeah, but yeah,
His brother
this
doesn't
dude
do
gets
shit though.
Yeah.
I know. Like,
Yet he gets a girl.
I did hate that. I wanted him when it was running. I wanted Baby 5 to be with Law. I didn't like that she ended up with Sai.
Alright, so next we have the blonde chick from the CP9 group. I would say
Khalifa.
She's
yeah,
okay.
Khalifa. Thank you. I would say
Her
decent tier.
power.
She didn't do
is
shit for
so
me overall.
stupid.
Her power is being
Like, I'm gonna make
moist.
you silky smooth.
I'm a bubble bath bitch. Yay!
She's basically
You can-
she's basically the
you
opposite
can-
of Velveeta, where she makes other people,
Yeah,
smooth
like,
as hell.
she
Literally
was
just you
dumb
can
as
literally
shit.
just beat her by throwing a bucket of water at her.
But you can do that with any devil fruit user.
Yeah, but but you can literally disable her with that bucket of water. Completely.
Like, how would you like to, Brittany? How would you like to die? You like to die by getting stabbed or being soaked with bubbles?
Okay, but here's the ultimate tier of her power. Has anyone seen Fight Club? Lie with
Fight
you put lye
Case
on their
in point.
hands and it melts the skin.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I believe we're on agreement with her. So let's see. Let's move on next to. I believe this is the mermaid princess.
Oh, Shirahoshi.
Yeah, Kirahoshi. I think she's cute. I like her.
Yeah.
She's
He
cute.
gets
You like big
better
girls?
after the Fishman arc. I get.
Once she loses her crying trope, but again, she's a One Piece princess. Like she's just there to drive the group to where they need to be next.
That's true.
Gotta say, surprised we haven't run into any MCs yet.
All right,
We've
so.
done Brooke
Well, no, aside from we've only run into one.
and Chopper and Frankie.
Who and who?
Chopper and Frankie.
We've gone through Pez.
Can't stop
Who?
attacking my shit.
Yeah.
Come on, you fur bag. Alright, so any hoot. Next we have I forgot her name, but I remember she's from Doflamingo's group. This one right here.
Baby 5.
Baby
Baby
5,
Five.
thank you. I throw her in Q tier.
Waifu tier. She'll literally do everything
Waifu tier.
she wants to be
Hey,
used.
hey now. That doesn't make her.
Alright, I can throw her to waifu tier. I have no problem doing that.
She's
Okay,
basically a more pleasant version
I'll
of
let
darkness.
you get this one.
I said she's a more pleasant version of darkness.
Oh, okay,
I mean, you're not wrong.
With that respect, I'll let you put her in that tier since you said it like that.
Okay, next we have Ace. I'd say God tier. I love
God
Ace.
tier.
Yeah.
Sure.
Even in death, he still holds influence.
He's still relevant.
Yeah, but then they made Sabo, so take it or leave it. I don't like Sabo.
I'm still not sure how I feel
Sabo
about
is
Sabo.
mad.
Yeah.
I haven't really met anyone in the fan base that really likes Sabo.
Okay. So next we have Sanji's mother. I would say I honestly I'd put her in fucking waifu tier.
Her name's Sora.
Sora, thank you. But yeah, Sanji's
Dora,
mother,
Donald,
waifu tier.
Goofy.
Yeah.
Okay. Next we have Rat Face. This dude right here, the one that actually called in Luffy's first official bounty.
I think his name starts with an M, but yeah, he's just trash.
Yeah,
He's
trash. Actually, I threw him into the right category. Woo.
First try.
Alright, next we have Wapul. I say
Trash.
Trash.
Oh my god.
He gets one-shotted so often.
I know.
It's not funny.
So dumb.
And
I'm
yet
st-
he
I'm
becomes
still
rich
really like,
again.
why the fuck did One Piece Warriors 3 include him? Like, why? Nobody fucking cares.
Because it's a game in Japan and they don't have the script to know who's actually relevant.
True.
Alright, so next we have Sengoku. I would say good tier.
I put him in God tier. Like, he's literally a god devil fruit user.
Okay, fine, fine.
He's the Buddha no Meek.
He's the Buddha.
I don't know me.
I do actually like him more because of his relationship with Roshinante. Like, he's he's basically Law's grandfather.
Yeah, you're true. That's true. Okay. All right. So next we have Nami, waifu tier, of course.
Waifu.
No other place to put
I'm
her.
not a big fan of her muddy grubbing. Yeah.
Her time skip design is not great.
You like her with long hair?
Actually, no. I think her type
No,
sequence
long
is
hair-
fucking
long hair
phenomenal.
is
Like,
fine.
I mean, the
Long
fucking
hair
bikini
is
top. Hell
fine.
yeah.
Long hair is fine, but the Opie got nuts.
You understand everything in One Piece is basically shapes. Like, all the women have fantastic
Yeah,
opai.
but
It's not just
her,
yeah,
it's
it's not just Robin and Nam.
Also, guess how many times in the SBS that many fans ask about Nami's breast size and want to snuggle and cuddle a dumb.
More than once.
Like, think about every single volume that has the SBS.
Well, the second Oda would answer, then maybe.
Well, he's always in denial.
I
It's
don't
like,
think-
hey,
I
why
don't
are you
think
telling
they're-
me this? I'm not telling you, you pervs. I'm not a perv too. Is that what you're saying?
They didn't really start getting nuts until the time skip, though.
Yeah, well, I think he upgraded his art. Like,
Plot up. You know what they say? Plot upgrade.
So, we done yet?
yeah, we're,
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
we're done.
we're done commenting Nami's assets.
Okay. Next is Alvida. I'd say waifu tier after that fucking like double fruit ching that she devoured, like good gravy. Woo!
She's like the smooth user or something
Yeah,
like that.
Right.
In the four
She's a
in the
she's a
in the
better
4 kids
version
dub
of the
first, she's
lady
no,
from
you
like
finish
Water
first.
7.
In the 4 kids dub, she still had fat girl voice.
I think she just had the southern voice.
No, it was still the same voice and everything. Didn't
I don't know. She's basically just Buggy's wife at this point.
Okay.
What else has she done? What else does she do? She literally just said her comments in the later part of One Piece before New World were just saying, "Hey, let's leave Buggy to die and then pull down and leave."
Okay. What
You know,
that
before
said,
they get into the combat.
Oh wait, guys!
Hold
I
on,
got
this-
I got the perfect shit name for this.
What?
Rodeo clown.
Oh,
If it's
You're
not
terrible.
called rodeo, if it's not called rodeo clown, I will be severely disappointed.
Okay. So next we have I meant to include him as more of a commentary, but the dude that stabbed Whitebeard
Squallow.
during the dude that stabbed Whitebeard during the Marineford arc. I forgot his name.
Yeah, Squallow.
Squalor. Okay.
It's a great like twist, like, you know, when you're first reading through it or watching through it, but he really doesn't do much besides get hugged. Like that. It's okay that you've mortally wounded me, son. Like, I don't expect to do much after this fight anyway.
So toss him. Where should I put him?
Disappointing's fine.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So next we have one of the CP9 guys, the
Little super dude.
guy, which I fucking hated. By the way, I'm putting him in the trash category.
You don't like the owl?
I don't fucking like this clown.
The only decent thing about him is he had a little gag thing with Frankie, and that was it.
Yeah, like he was boring as fuck.
I think he's like the weakest of the CP9.
He might as well have been overall, if I'm being honest here.
I think maybe the girl was weaker than him. Now I'm thinking it back, but I think that
Damn.
no, like in their power ranking ability, like they did.
Okay.
I mean, I guess. But anyways, next we have the dwarf chick that was with Zoro. I put her in cute here.
I don't like the
actually
dwarves.
liked her. Actually, let me zoom out.
Oh, is that the leader, right?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't remember her name.
I don't remember her name either. I just remember her being the key member that like was involved with Zoro. Like Zoro got, or well, she got Zoro into getting involved in the whole scheme against Doflamingo and whatnot.
Yeah, she robs him.
No, she didn't rob him.
She stole his swords. Like, that's why he chases her down.
No, she stole one of his swords, and that's why he gave chase to her. And then once they like caught up to each other and whatnot, she kind of gave him like, "Hey, I'm just doing what I got to do," and then they kind of team up after that. Anyways, moving on. Caesar, I would say.
Caesar Clown's a good, joke villain. Like, he's better than Foxy, and he's better than Buggy. Like, you love to hate him.
Bite your tongue right now.
Yeah, I'd say decent
no
tier.
one is
I'd
better
put him
than
in
Yeah,
Buggy.
it's decent.
Alright, decent tier he goes. And speaking of Buggy, Rocket, yeah. Sorry.
God tier.
Ah, damn it.
God tier, indeed.
No wait, clown tier.
But you gotta go higher than clown tier.
He's supposed to be in the
Higher
same.
than God
He's supposed to be in
tier.
the same generation as Shanks. Like, he's an East Blue villain. Like Buggy is not that impressive.
No, he's not.
He
But he's-
he
but he
becomes a
somehow became a
warlord because he
warlord.
tags on to Luffy and just survives. Like people think he does much more than he should.
He's basically Daffy Duck.
And that's why he
Tell-
should go to high.
Tell me
Daffy
I'm
does need
wrong.
some
Tell
respect,
me I'm
right?
wrong with that comparison. I dare you.
You're not wrong.
It's kind of like Yosemite Sam a bit more.
Ah, shit.
Jesus Christ! At this rate, are we gonna have to do a part 2 of this?
I mean, that's why I'm kind of like, hey, can we just kind of, get along with
Alright.
things?
Sorry.
Anyways, yeah. So, anyways, next is the cat leader of the Binks. I would say decent tier.
He's based off on a cat that Oda has, so.
No, I think
Yeah,
he was
decent.
owned by the voice actor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got the two confused. Sorry.
Okay, next we have Viola. I would say wife tier.
She got that booty.
She apparently dated Dofi. Like they had a relationship.
Speaking of
Didn't
Dofi, he's
do
actually the
anything,
next
though.
one up there, and that's why I made the master or the puppet master tier.
I like Dofi. Dressrosa's a good arc. It gets way too long. Like they could have cut it.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good arc, but yeah, it did run for much longer than it should have. Anyways, yeah. Next we have, I believe his name is Tom, the guy that helped Frankie get through shit. I would say good tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom of the Puffing Tom fame
Yep.
and the Aurora Jackson fame.
Alright, so next we have Sabo, which again I would say good tier. I do like Sabo so far.
If you want to put him good, that's fine. I don't like Sabo.
I'm okay with some, but I'm not a big fan of him either, though.
The guy leaves no impression on me.
Okay. Next we have Akainu. I'm not sure where the hell the
Red
Ooh.
Dog. I would put him in Puppet Master tier. Like he's
Okay.
he's a serious contender. Like he gives no fucks. Like he will
really
get the
doesn't.
job done.
Yeah.
He beat him Aokiji. Like he will probably be the big bad at whatever the Marine or World Government arc is.
Like his mentality is like, kill a million, save thousands, or something.
Well, I think his gimmick is merciless justice.
Yeah.
Okay. Next we have I forget her name, but she's one of the sweet generals.
Smoothie.
Smoothie. I would say.
Oh yeah, the one that everybody hyped up because she.
I would say
made
disappointing
a
because she
rap
didn't
out
really
of
do shit for me
Smoothie.
overall.
I don't think the Big Mom Pirates are done. They have to do. Else
Yeah,
it would be
they're
really
definitely gonna
disappointing.
have to play in the next big arc. The shit with Kaido or Kaido.
They could be in Wano. I think they might get pushed to Elbaf personally.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. All right, so we're decided. Yay, nay.
Disappointing is fine.
Okay. Alright, disappointing it is. Okay. Next we have I forget his fucking name. I know he's the ninja dude that they meet once they get to the mink area.
His name's Raizo.
Raizo. Honestly, I didn't really give a flying fuck about him, so I would say undecided. I'm not sure about him so far.
I think he's okay. I think he's got a decent design.
He's got a decent design, but as a character, he's just kind of like, man, whatever.
Yeah.
The gimmick is he doesn't look like a ninja. That's his gimmick.
Yeah.
Nin.
He's okay.
All right. Decent tier then.
Yep, decent.
Okay. All right. So next we have what the fuck? Alright, so-
That's Gillette, I think.
Yeah.
Or Charlotte,
I know
remember?
she's one of the Charlotte children.
Yeah, Charlotte Gillette, the
Yeah.
butter.
I mean, honestly I thought she was fucking hot as hell. I wouldn't put her in waifu tier, but I'd put her in cute tier at least.
Cute tier's fine. Like, yeah, she's kind of has a like biker girl look to her.
Yeah.
You know, always scowling. You know, wearing.
Scowling, very annoyed.
She wears gloves, but no like
That she's got some
big.
sexy.
I think she wears a mink, like a fur feather mink too.
Yeah. All right. So next we have Mr. 3. I would say decent tier.
Decent tier. Marineford definitely put him up there higher. Like if he was just slow guarding, then getting killed off by Crocodile, he'd be trash. But Impel Down and Marineford put him up higher.
Yeah, he was useful in Impel Down and Marineford.
So next we have Beige, which honestly, I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. I don't know where the fuck to put him in the list that I've got right now. I mean, of course, Brian the.
I put him in good tier.
Good tier.
Like I would really like him being basically Godfather plot for Whole Cake, or Red Wedding plot for Whole Cake.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense. Actually, hold on. What the fuck? Let me see.
Oh.
Damn it, that spells a lot of shit. All right, well, whatever. Okay, so next we have Sugar. I was saying disappointing.
I didn't like her.
Like I honestly I expected a bit more out of her.
Yeah. For basically having the slave fruit, leave much of an impression.
Yeah. All right, so next we have Buggy, which I would say decent. I like me.
Decent.
I like Buggy.
He belongs
I think Buggy's fun.
He belongs in
I would say
clown tier,
good tier
or circus tier.
Again, he's supposed to be on an equal playing field with Shanks. I don't.
I don't play the equal playing field with Shanks. I think he's okay. I think he's a good character, but I want to see him in New World. Okay, I want to see some Buggy action in New World.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
All right. So next we got Crocodile. I would put him in God tier.
I haven't seen him in a while.
I do like me some Crocodile.
Crocodile.
He's the first baddie that actually hurts Luffy. Like
He
besides just
beats
like
him.
giving scratches.
Yeah.
He wins. Like
twice.
he's the first of the. He's the first of the villains to have a tiered fight. First stage.
Yeah, he's one of the few that I can think of that Luffy can't just brute force his way through.
Yeah.
Well, now with hockey, he probably could now.
Well, that couldn't. I should say couldn't. Past tense.
All right. So next we have Kuma, which I would put in decent tier.
I'd put him good, or I put him in good tier personally. I really like him basically being. He's more of a mystery box character now. Like, why did he side with the world government? What was his life as a revolutionary? He has all this mystery behind him. I like his design. I like his powers.
Fair enough. All right. So next we have I forgot this guy's name. The Black Cat's pirate captain dude.
Kuro.
Yeah, Kuro. Yeah, him. Thank you. I would say
His name is literally Black.
I would say.
I swear to God, if you're gonna go with that
decent at
joke from
best.
Dragon Ball Super, I was gonna.
He's the scariest of the early East Blue villains, and so I have a good spot, or I have a good memory of him. But nowadays, like, what is he? He just has he has like a soar ability in his big fingers.
Yeah.
Like, that's all.
Also, he waited so many years just to kill the dang chick.
I
And
have
become the butler?
memories. I have memories of his bizarre posture.
Where he's like swaying his hands,
Ye-
adjust his glasses with his fingers pointing up.
That and the way he just leans back.
All right. So, anyways,
Yep.
we have Mont Dior or whatever the fuck his name
Montour.
is. Montour. Leaning towards decent.
Yeah. He's the deciding factor for why the army beats Luffy. Like,
Yeah.
his powers might be broken for all we know.
Dear God, are we even halfway through?
Actually, yeah, we're more than we are more than halfway through.
All right.
I mean, you're halfway there. Halfway there. Halfway there.
Actually, given how long the stream's gone, I'm gonna go ahead and dump a couple of people off the stream. All right, so next we have Mr. 2. I would say good tier.
Yeah, good tier. The joke
Good
is that
tier.
if he ever shows up again, I'd be counting the clock of when he gives up his life again.
Aw.
All right.
His fight with Sanji was fun.
Oh, his fight with Sanji was one of the best fights I've seen in One Piece overall.
Yeah.
All right, so
Just turns into breakdance fighting.
He's also based on Jim Carrey.
Oh,
Him
is
and
he
Frankie are
now?
essentially the same person.
That's
now.
cool.
That's neat.
Yeah, Frankie is Jim Carrey from Ace Ventura. Bon Clay is Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, that's
Okay,
that's
so
a nice little
next
tidbit I didn't really know about.
next we have Usopp, who I would put up in the top of the top tiers. I love
He is
Usopp.
You're not gonna put him in
Usopp.
God tier for the joke.
Wait, what?
Hey, the man was trained by the great Sniper King. He clearly is above gods. Except an L. No one will ever be above an L.
All right, so
You
where
be
should I
my
put
memory,
Usopp?
Sniper King.
Usopp's good. Like, he's a normal guy with a bunch of monsters. Like, his escalation makes more sense.
Okay.
And of course, his
Sanji.
Straw Hat tier.
Yeah.
God tier. Straw Hat tier.
Whole Cake really developed his character better. Like,
Yep.
Whole Cake did great things for Sanji, in my personal opinion.
I agree. All right. So
I usually enjoy Sanji's fights the most.
All right. So next we have the Golden Mary, which I would put in good tier. Like, even though the Golden Mary is not technically a character, but that was the first ship, and there was a good freaking scene with them. Giving the Golden Mary or the Mary essentially a Viking funeral, because that scene was just so fucking good.
First Straw Hat to die.
Yeah.
Well,
made me
actually-
tear up.
Actually, technically, Brooke is the first Straw Hat to die, but
He died 1,000 years earlier.
Yeah. All right. So next we have Nico Robin. I put her in waifu tier.
Yeah.
Sure.
I wish they did more fights with Robin, because he only got like one fight, and that was in Skypiea. That was a cool
yeah,
fight.
I wish she wasn't just the Expo Dump character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
But again, look at Oda's type though for all the quote unquote cute girls. There's Nico Robin, Viola, Hancock. They're all the same person. Like, just look at it.
But they
that-
don't have the ass of Viola, though. That's the thing.
That
Well-
line. What, you finish first. You finish first.
I didn't have anything.
Oh, I was gonna say that line that she has in the 4Kids dub still kills me. So, what do you do? I do rub outs.
All right,
Also,
so-
she's the first Straw Hat to grab Frankie.
I know rub outs is supposed to mean like killing and stuff, but no. just say kill 4Kids, or something else.
Yeah.
The hell
So-
still says rub? Oh, you go.
So next we have, I forget the dude's name. I remember him from the Impel Down arc though. He's the
Ivankov.
Yeah, Ivankov.
Ivan.
Ivan. Yes, thank you. I would put him in good tier. I actually liked his character a lot.
Yeehaw!
He is good.
Yeah, he's fun.
I like that it's basically just Rocky Horror, Tim Curry from that.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically like Tim Curry. Like that was
Because
the
he's
first-
because
He's the
he's a
best.
sweet
Like, oh, hey, it's Tim
transvestite.
Curry. Like what the fuck? Rocky Horror Picture Show, everybody. All right, so let's see. Next we have. Actually, I really want some opinions about this guy. Corazon.
I love Corazon.
I love him too. I thought he was a
Sure.
good fucking character.
Corazon
He grew
is
on me.
fun.
I love Law's flashback with him. Like
Yeah.
everything about him is gold in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Like he was a fucking champion of champions.
Especially since technically he kind of has a useless devil fruit power, but he still made it work for his fight. Like his fight with the barrel pirates or the X pirates.
Mm-hmm.
But Drake's father. Like
Yeah.
his power is really cool in combat, even though it should be useless. He's basically the mute man.
All right, so let's see. Next we have the samurai dude. I would put him in decent tier so far because, like, oh, whoops, I put him in the wrong tier.
Kinemon.
Yeah, Kinemon. Yeah, like I like him so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Shit.
fun.
I like his relationship with like Sanji during Punk Hazard. Like he had a good arc during all that.
Yeah.
Ooh, it took a while to go.
Yeah, this is such an old manga and show. It's so old, damn it.
There's so many characters.
Oh god, I thought you said we were halfway.
Okay, so let's see. Actually, since the whole like fucking list has been exposed right now, let's see. Well, undecided tier doesn't really matter much. Arlong, where should we put him?
Trash.
Trash.
Trash, really?
Yeah, for me.
For you, okay. Where does everybody else stand with him?
I would put him in good. He's a good antagonist for
Yeah,
the
I
end
put
of
him good too.
I would say he was the best antagonist of the East Blue overall.
Like he's literally Nami's entire.
Yeah, he's exactly. Yeah, he's like Nami's big arc, more or less.
I don't know. He just got less and less impressive. Not just in terms of scale, in terms just like the more I learned about him, the less impressed I was by him.
Well, also mind you that he's the first non-human character in One Piece.
That's true
Like
too.
he opens up the monster category basically to the One Piece universe.
Alright, so moving on from him, actually, oh hey, we're moving on to Grinnings's favorite fucking villain, Hody!
Trash!
Hody!
Fucking trash.
Trash, such trash.
Crap.
Fishman Island is so disappointing.
Hody is so bad. His design is so bad.
Oh,
His voice is so
you think
bad.
Cody's bad? What about this fucking schmuck right here? He's fucking
Davy
worse than-
Jones.
Davy Jones.
Yeah, that dude. Man.
I would actually put him in disappointing because the idea of the target power is really cool, but it doesn't. They don't do it well.
Yeah, they don't.
Also, funny thing,
Crap.
Hody is actually based on Michael Jackson.
Oh, that is such an that is such an
That's
insult.
insulting.
No, the hair going down, the kind of perm. Apparently, that's where the basis is.
Wow.
That-
That's
What an insult.
Wow. All right, so
That's just sad.
let's see. Next we have Crocus. I would say decent tier. He's the guy
yeah.
that was like babysitting the big whale that
I think it's like Crocus or Cactus or something like
it's
that.
Crocus. He was the one that was babysitting the whale that
Laboon.
Brooks
The whale's name is Laboon.
the pirates that Brooke was originally affiliated with, that they befriended and whatnot. That's where his whole fucking thing fits in. So I like Crocus.
He's also in the Rogers Pirates too. Like he joined
he was
Roger,
part- yeah, he was part of the Rogers
looking for the Rumble Pirates.
Yes, he was.
So yeah, good tier's fine
Okay.
or decent good. But
Ugh. All right, so next we have I forget this fucking dude's name, but I liked him a lot. Like
You don't like Hannibal?
I like him. He was the head jailer after Shitter or
Magellan.
whatever the fuck his name was like booted from the position, and he took over. Actually, I think he's now currently the. I think he's
Yeah,
currently the head.
he took Magellan's spot because Magellan
Yeah,
stepped down.
yeah.
I like him. When he stands up to Luffy and all the other prisoners when they escape, that's a good thing because he's supposed to be a fodder character.
Yeah.
Nope. So I would put him in decent. That's a good spot for Hannibal.
Okay. Let's see. So next we have one of Sanji's brothers. Honestly, I don't know where the fuck to throw him.
Ganji.
None of them have any character outside of douche, so let's all just put them in the same category.
I'm just gonna not even include them then. Excuse me. After him, we have Pika.
Trash.
Okay.
I hate
Trash.
He had
Like high pitched squeal trash.
voice.
I also thought it would be better if he was like Zoe and Golem know me, but no, they just made him Stone user.
Alright, so after him, we have Mr. Uno. That's a decent
Mr.
tier.
Number 1.
I don't.
Daz Bones.
Yeah, Mr. 1. I'd say decent tier.
Yeah. Him and Zoro's fight is really good. Big stepping up for Zoro's fighting ability and motif.
Alright, next we have Mr. Mihawk. I would say God tier.
Definitely.
Sure.
I love Mihawk.
I like Mihawk too. I just don't think that they're going to finish his character well. I think the only option is for Zoro to beat him handily.
Calling it right here. Mihawk's gonna get a scar right on his back.
Though maybe it'd be a cool story if someone else beats Mihawk, Zoro beats them to like both get the title of best and to help his master or defend his master's honor.
Yeah.
Alright, so after him, we have Zoro, and I'm, of course, putting him in the fucking Straw Hat tier.
Zoro's overrated, but I still love him.
Yep, Zoro's great.
Okay. Next, we have Broly, which I put her in good too, because I came to like her because like of the whole like dynamic between her and Katakuri, like that came out of nowhere. I really liked it. Oh shit, my phone.
Yeah, she it's a weird progression. She went from hag in the woods to cute little sister.
Yeah,
it's the weirdest thing.
Yeah,
it is weird, but it worked. I'm like, oh, that's
I think
so
the
fucking
weirdest
sweet.
thing was that how she was drawn in that one episode. She was helping Katakuri.
Oops. Alright, so next we have this is the one brother of there's include the brother involving Neptune's daughter and the Hody and
I think it's like Fuji. I don't remember their names.
I don't remember their fucking names either. But I remember liking this one. I remember at least liking this one. I didn't include the other two because they were comic relief more or less. I would say they're decent. I'd say he's decent. Excuse me.
He's Luffy's vehicle for the Hody fight when he goes underwater. Like, that's his purpose.
Yeah, more or less. Alright, so next we have the giant that helped fight with him in the Dressrosa arc. I forget his name too.
Hagjuran or something.
Yeah, something like that. I'm just gonna say decent.
Decent. It's the same thing with all the fleet members. They could be really cool once we see them. Like we only saw him in Dressrosa and the flashback with Big Mom. That's all.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's a baby during that, basically.
Yep. All right. So next we have Fujitora. I'm gonna say God tier.
God tier.
God tier.
The dude can shoot meteors from the freaking sky.
Why isn't he used more often though? Like, that power breaks. Though technically, I think it's his sword that has the. I don't actually think he's a devil fruit user.
Oh, it's kind of like where Spanum has that dang sword that can turn into a freaking elephant.
Well, it's the only reason why he would use the sword for every single power. Like he doesn't need to be a swordsman to have the gravity power.
All right, so next we have Rabalucci. I would throw him in the good tier. Oops.
God tier, man. The Rob Lucci fight
God
is
tier?
one
God
of the
tier?
best.
Okay. Let me hear your
Or
argument.
maybe Puppet Master.
I would say put him in good tier. Like Rob Lucci, like I like him, but now after all the villains that we have now,
All right, hold
kind of went
on.
down a bit.
Hold on. What tier would you put him in?
I put him good.
Good tier.
How about Puppet Master? Because again, you're doing it in hindsight to downgrade him. This guy had the best fight, in the pre New World arcs. Like he's the best Soen fighter. He basically ran the entire Ennis lobby, drama.
Okay, that's a fair argument. So I'll throw. Yeah, okay. I'll give you that bone right there. All right. So next we have Hachi. I would say Hachi's in the decent tier.
Lovable goof.
Oh, yeah, he's a
Yeah.
lovable goof. Like he's a good dude.
His side story's kind of sad how
Yeah.
he got cheated. Yeah.
Post him. Mashalon. I'm a little bit torn of where I would put him. I mean, he was one of the very few antagonists that actually managed to beat Luffy. So, actually, decent tier. I think suits him pretty well.
Yeah. Though, ironically, he's the one person that Luffy didn't actually beat. He just ran away from him.
Well, he didn't really run away from Luffy. Like he thought he killed Luffy.
No, Luffy ran away from Magellan. He didn't finish the fight.
Okay.
They were escaping from Impel Down.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Like Teach, Blackbeard beats him off screen, but Magellan's manhandling them, especially when he uses his basically death power.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. Next we have God, I forgot this dude's name, but he was involved in the Water 7 arc. Forget his name. I would put him in the good tier overall, because I remember him being really fucking handy in terms of building the Golden Sunny.
Yeah, he's one of those good normal human beings in One Piece. Like he has like a knot fighting technique. And, him and the Galley 7 guys are cool, but they don't do much. Yeah. Polly, his name's
what now?
Yeah.
Alright, so after him, we shall have Vivi. I'm gonna slap her into waifu. Yeah, waifu tier for sure. Alright, so of course
the original Prince One Piece.
Yeah,
he was awesome.
Driving the entire Brokeworks saga.
Yeah. So after her, Marco, I would say decent tier. I like Marco. He was a good dude.
I would put him more towards undecided because again, the Whitebeard Pirates, their ranking kind of feels off because they're supposed to be the same tier as like Katakuri and Jack, but they kind of got manhandled a lot, especially with the admirals.
Okay, so
I
get that argument, but I'm just trying to think. Like, I don't think the biscuit dude, Cracker, is going to really get another like big shot because I think its big shot already happened.
Yeah, I don't know. Put Marco wherever you want. I'll abstain.
Okay. Actually, I'll leave him where he is. All right. So next we have Moria. I would put him in disappointing.
He had potential, but he's just the way he's back.
So I thought. Go ahead. Sorry.
He has an army power. That's his big contribution. Is that he can amass a lot of troops, but he doesn't do much with like the shadow, as a gimmick power.
Nah. Alright, so next we shall present Helm Heppo. I'll put him a decent tier. I like Helm Heppo. He's come along. Excuse me. He's come a long way since, the early days of
especially his hair. Especially his hair. Like, it's like when he gets rid of the dumb haircut, he gets better as a character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hold on. Oh, the one warrior dude from Dressrosa, I forget his damn name. He's next to Moria. He's next to Moria. I forget his damn name though. The toy soldier.
Kroos?
Koros, yes, thank you. I think that's his name. Koros?
Yeah, Koros.
Koros.
Gladiator,
Okay.
tin soldier dude.
Yeah, him. I would have been actually I would almost throw him in good tier because I actually liked his arc, and I liked that the whole the toy soldier arc with him, essentially, quote unquote, like where he tries to defend his king and whatnot. He tries to defend the country that he's involved with, but he gets turned into a toy soldier. He tries to protect his daughter, but his wife dies, and all that other crap happens. Like, I really feel for this fucking dude.
Yeah, I like him better as toy soldier, but he's...
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see, who else do we got? Who else do we got? Oh, Iceberg. I'd say decent. Actually, I would have been good. I actually like Iceberg.
Yeah, I really like Iceberg too.
Okay. Following him, Pedro. I put Pedro in good as well.
Yeah. He went out like a G.
Yeah, he went out like a fucking badass. Alright, so...
Took him.
Yeah. Alright, so next we have the Mermaid Princess. Put in cute
So
tier.
we already have Shirahoshi.
Do we? Oh no!
That's not the...
No. This is Gladiator.
Rebecca.
Gladiator. Yeah, Rebecca.
Rebecca.
Actually, I still leave her where she is. Cute tier.
Yeah. She's cute.
Okay, let me.
I kind of would have liked if she was the firefighter, user, like not Sabo. Like, that would have been so weird for like Ace's power to be in basically a useless princess character.
Yeah. All right. So barring
them. Sorry, I had to take care of something. What did I miss?
Yeah,
halfway
you missed a
there.
hell of a lot. What the hell's the name of the dude that Frankie fought against in the
Pink, Senor Pink.
Senor Pink. Yeah, him.
I love him when he's James Bond. I love that he's basically, a smooth talking, spy, but then his wife gets cataracted and he becomes like a weird degenerate pervert.
Yeah.
But keeps the James Bond smoothness.
I'd say he's a decent candidate. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. You know what's actually funny? He wasn't actually meant to have a backstory, but when Oda told his editor why he dresses like a baby, his editor pushed him to put the backstory in.
Mm-hmm. All right, so next we have Akeju, I believe his name is.
Kiji.
Yeah, the ice dude.
Yeah.
I would put him in either God or Puppet Master tier. Like, he literally
putting him in God tier. Like, I love this dude.
He saved Nico Robin, even though he had one job: kill everyone on the island.
Yeah, one job, but yeah, he did it well though.
And now he's kind of working with or alongside Blackbeard, and that's really cool.
All right, so next I'm going to throw in. Oops, didn't mean to do that. All right, so next, Jinbei, I'm going to throw into God tier.
No, I can agree with
Yeah,
that.
then you know what? Put him in the Straw Hat tier because Oda won't.
Okay, fine. There he goes.
If he's still alive, then yeah, we'll put the Straw Hats here.
It was
I love. They even gave him his job. He'd be still. Oda won't pull the trigger. That's great.
Okay, there he is. That was the one I meant to throw into like the because he's the last one I meant to pick. I'm like, okay, I want to shuffle shit up, but I want the main character to be the last one I throw into the fucking Straw Hat here. So Luffy is the final Straw Hat. So let's see next.
It's the final straw.
He's the final straw. If you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have any other characters that are really significant, barring Kaido. Kaido's still there.
You don't think Kid's significant? I see him on the screen.
I think he'll be significant later on, because I think he's going to play a big role in the Wano arc, considering that Kaido's captured him. But yeah, where do you guys feel Kaido sits right now? Do you think he's a big threat or no?
I still think he's a big threat.
I would
Undecided for now.
Yeah, undecided. Like he's scary and no one beats him. Like that's his gimmick. But he's also a drunk. Like, that's his comedic angle.
Okay.
But yet he can still fight a freaking giant dragon.
I just don't see his motivation at all.
Okay,
Like,
so
why is he?
I will quickly roll through these characters, and you gotta say it as quick as possible. Okay, so Eustace Kid, where would you put him?
Puppet Master.
Same.
Okay. Captain Morgan.
Oh, trash tier.
Trash. Definitely, absolutely trash.
Okay. Oops, that's the wrong tier.
Trash.
Okay. The dwarf princess chick.
Annoying.
I don't who. I don't know.
It's like Mary Chan or something. Or
I forget her damn name. The one that's able to heal wounds because Gila wanted
the most broken power.
Yeah, she wanted Gila wanted her to heal all the wounds of the fucking Doflamingo group.
Yeah, what the watering can.
Okay.
Cute, I guess, but her power's broken.
Yeah. All right.
Marishari, or
the harpy chick from the Punk Hazard arc.
She cute.
I like her.
She's
yeah.
psychotic. I still
so
think she's kind of cute.
Q tier.
Yeah, the snow
Cute.
queen.
Okay. Let's see. The captain that tried to protect Vivi.
Who?
The captain that tried to protect Vivi. From the Crocodile arc.
Pell or the Jackal dude?
He was like the guy was like me, and then he said his line or whatever.
Or Ingram? Like I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, forget about it. Whatever. You guys clearly don't remember him. Anyways, the mermaid chick with the green hair that had the starfish pet.
She's goat. She's cute.
Carrie? Yeah, sure.
Okay, cute. The the door is
he's
part of the CP9.
Starfish.
He's part of the CP9 group.
Freaking name. Okay. Yeah, he's all right.
Okay. Decent then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's see. Barring him, I forget this fucking dude's name. The one that tried to steal the fruit power that Ace left behind that Sabo ended up taking. Gene Burgess.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus. His name is Jesus.
Jeez.
No, his name is Burgess. If you're going by the Fizz.
Yeah,
though.
Gene Burgess. That's his name. Thank you. All right, so where would I put him?
I would put him in undecided. Like he could be cool, but Sabo manhandles him. So I don't know actually if it's just fan service for Sabo or if he's just going to be a one shot when the Straw Hats go to him.
Okay. That's more or less it. Like, I feel like that's a decent group to assemble. Oops, didn't mean to draw out that far. All right, so ladies and gents, that has been our ranking of the One Piece characters from this point up until at least episode 897, or at least post Whole Cake arc and post Lovely arc and whatnot, early Wano arc. So thanks for joining me, and thank you guys and gals for participating in deciding where we would rank shit. So that being
No
said,
problem.
folks,
Which one
have
was
a
the
look at white.
cow?
I shall see you all next time. And if any of you guys and gals got anything to
Holy
talk about,
shit!
go ahead
How
and do it.
long was that?
I mean, do you guys got like a YouTube channel, Twitter?
Nothing to plug.
Nope.
Nothing to plug.
Check out my friend's channel, Guardians of Gaming.
Okay. All right.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. All right.
Kids. Stay in school.
Anyways, thanks everybody. Have a good evening. We shall see you all next
You too.
time.